I'm going to start this off. Modell loves this card. That's her banging her tail against a can that I have sitting next to my foot. '89 OPC metal. Coyote's Checklist. She loves that card. So that's in a magnetic. And there were a few cards in there. This is out of a 1,100 card lot of Coyote's cards, but there, see, there's some Malk in there. He's not a Coyote. They'll get sleeved as well. Didn't do all 100 cards or 1,100 cards in the video. It's going to take a few times. I'm just going to start sleeving. Anybody wants to chat, they can chat. See ya. Don't get offended. I'm busy. If you're wondering why I show them off at an angle, aside from the live, I'm recording this as well. But I didn't check placement. Move these out of the fucking way. I stepped on the camera and broke it. So now it's just... much fucking glare from the light. I should have done it, looked this up at this beforehand, whatever. I'm not going to restart it. Everything looks okay here, but it's a fucking blurry mess on my computer. Well, it could just continue to be a blurry mess, and that's just what I'm going to have to fucking deal with, I guess. Unless I can pause it and get it to work right. That'll do. That might do. I don't know. Still not how I want it, but whatever. Fucking huge house and everything's cramped up in one spot. Did y'all see Funko is getting rid of $30 million worth of product? I'm just going to throw it out. I've got to be honest. I don't know why people buy it. To me, it's kind of junk. If you like it, I mean, good. That's your thing. To me, it's just nope. Now this is blurry. Definitely need a better lighting system. Oh boy, that's going to be tough. Oh, there it went in just fine. How's everybody's day? You don't say. They literally don't say because nobody's in the live stream. I don't know. I'll probably link these two together. The videos are for me and my Dell. My Dell loves the Coyotes. So if no one else watches them, that doesn't bother me. Talk for 2 hours. Making almost 2 hours. Making the video where I was just showing each card. And that's just one section of the box. It's not the whole thing. Already did get a few that I don't have yet, which is good. I'm going to try to sleeve all these in this episode. If not, I won't. Just about as wide as the penny sleeve. Why, Happy Boolin. Kind of cramped up the way I'm sitting. Not sure why this one got in here, but okay. It's in here now. It's not a 90s. There's an old label. Because the stack that I'm supposedly doing right now is just all 90s. The gold label are pretty cool. Set that over there with Malkin because I don't have that section of years up here. Hey, Renslow, how's it going? What are you doing this weekend? Thank you. I'm not really paying that much attention to chat because I'm sleeving cards. So I'm kind of looking at them the whole time, so don't get offended if I'm not talking much. But when people come in, feel free to share your channel and your videos. Keep the chat going. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Everyone be sure to check out Renslow's videos as well. Oh, yeah, good singer. I have two cameras going, so that's why their cards are getting shown at an angle. Putting these on cards. You can't, well, you may not even have seen it. It helps protect them. Excuse me. They're basically the exact same size, so I gotta watch what I'm doing so I don't damage the cards. Arizona Coyotes hockey team. You guys don't have any hockey teams in the Philippines, do you? Quite showing this right. Yeah, this is curved. mine lives there, but I don't know what town. That's why I don't, because the way the camera's set up, the lighter set up, it just makes everything blurry anyhow. So it's kind of just the way my setup is. Well, it's not the nearness, it's the reflection of the light. See, as soon as I reflect it, you can't see anything. There's kind of. But if I don't hold it just right. I need light from above, but I've just got it. See, here's where my camera lens is, and here's where the light is, and then I've got another camera right here. No, I'm not on any cards as far as I know. That's why I'm kind of holding back this way, and I'm watching another computer over here on my right side, and I'm trying to get it in, and it's just not fitting because this camera down here got stepped on, and the part that right where it hinges to hold it up, and it's broken. So there's $60 camera that's kind of gone to pot, unfortunately. No. Unfortunately, when I was growing up, I was a very good hockey player as a little kid. I did not ice skate. Nobody would teach me how to ice skate. And where I live, if you're good at sports, it doesn't matter because they don't push it anyway. So you're kind of screwed unless you're rich. Because I know people around here that think, well, sports is stupid. You can't do nothing with sports. I've been a pro in 2 sports, and I have people telling me that, well, people don't do anything in sports, so it's not, some people around here where I live are very ignorant. It worked better over here, but then it threw off this screen. I know of a case where the son wanted to go to college to study. The father said, if you go to college, you won't inherit the farm. So the guy had to stop going to school and just do farm work, which is stupid. Absolutely stupid. And there's a girl in the town down the road, and I've heard about this. I don't know it for a fact, but I believe it. Her family's Mexican, and evidently they don't really care so much about the success of the daughters. They want them to be wives and have kids and that kind of thing. I think she had straight A's, 100% grade on everything, wanted to go to college to become a doctor. They forced her to stay home and get pregnant. That's foolish. Very foolish. But that's how I understand it anyway. That's their culture. They know it all. Daughter could have been set for life, but now she's probably living off welfare. Yeah. They ruined her life. I don't know that that's true, but I believe it. Not every family's that way. People are just stupid. Sometimes around here, the better you do, the more people try to make sure you don't. Yes, it is. Absolutely, it is. One thing, too, that I'm not fond of here, and I know it's different in other countries, they start the kids so damn early in school that they don't get a childhood, 5 years old and you're going to school full time. That's not right. I started preschool when I was 3. I was in regular school by the time I was 4. I hated it. Then they make them go 5 days a week, which, in my opinion, they shouldn't. It's basically just glorified babysitting is all it is around here. I mean, most people won't know what they want to do. Oh my God, why would you want to waste your time? I haven't used anything that I've learned in school since, like, I don't know, 4th grade maybe. It's just such a waste. And then you go to school and they don't even teach you the thing. I mean, by the time that I was in 2nd grade, I had already finished all the classes in my school up to 8th grade. And they wanted to move me ahead and everything. Nope, no one. Mom wouldn't allow it. Hell, I could have been out of school, but out of college by the time I was a teenager, probably. And they just no. So really, I really want to sit and waste my time in school. And you don't get to go to college, unless you graduate high school. Well, people know what the hell they want to do. They don't want to just work in a factory or whatever like that, Why not? Wait a minute. That's the wrong season. Shit. Why not let kids start college and start teaching them what they want to know? Yeah, I work now. I work for the county. See, here, you're stuck to a curriculum. You go to school, you have to learn English 12 years, which, if you live in the United States and you don't know English by the time you're in an eighth grader, you probably should just not be going to school, period, because you're too damn dumb, you know? Now, if somebody else wanted to come here, they would have to learn English. I understand that. But I don't need to go to school to learn how to write essays. Where I went to high school, you have to write essays all the time in English class. Nobody writes essays. If you need to go have a job that writes essays, sure, but you don't need to learn that. So that's an hour a day of wasted schooling, in my opinion, where the student could be learning things that they want to use or pursue, you know? History, while I love history, I think it is foolish to push it for 12 years as well. By the time a person goes to high school, they should know what they're doing or know what they want to do. By the time, and most people start like 13, 14 here, by the time you're 16, you should already be in a college, basically learning, getting 2 years of learning with what your field is going to be. Well, everybody can speak English, except when they start letting people in from all these other countries. The way the United States is so damn liberal that at one time they wanted us to start learning their language. In fact, well, like you get all these people from Mexico and South America that come here. Now, Spanish is required of the American students. I'm sorry, but when I went to another country, I learned that fucking language. When my family came here, they learned English. They didn't expect anybody to learn Latvian. So that's not right. If I went to Philippines, now granted, everybody pretty much speaks English, but I would expect to learn Philippine. Or Tagalog, isn't it? It's Tagalog, correct? If I'm wrong, let me know. Okay. Yeah, see, if anybody was to move there, I would expect them, including myself, to learn it. It only makes sense. I could understand if it's somebody old, you know, like your parents or your grandparents or something, and that's different. I understand that. My great-grandma could understand it, but she couldn't really speak it. She still worked at a hospital here. My grandma knew a bunch of different languages from World War II. They all came here afterwards. Basically, you had to learn. If you didn't, you probably got shot. You know what I mean? Yeah, people should definitely learn the language that they move to. So, I mean, I don't have a problem with anybody coming over as long as they leave their country's problems behind. You know, they say they leave. Oh, the gangs are so bad or something like that. Well, then don't bring the gangs here. Don't bring that kind of attitude here. You know, work. That's another thing. You come here to work. Work. Don't collect welfare. And learn the language. It only makes sense to me. Now, shit. Everything's getting moved around too much here. I know I see quite a few people leaving my chat or coming in, and then when they hear me talking like that, they leave. Well, good God, I'm sure, I know you know how much, well, I mean, a person makes here, they would send that back to Philippines or, you know, you guys live like kings. Coyote Cards, of course. This is from a lot of 1,100 Coyote Cards. I bought the other day. That came. I didn't do live when there's a bunch of babbling for you, but I only did about a third of the box because I'm showing each card. And this is Modell's favorite right here. So that got put in the magnetic. It was the first one I pulled out of the box. She really likes how it looks. So I put it in magnetic for her. A9 OPC metal. Coyote's checklist. I don't know how many Coyote cards I've got. I know this one, 1,100. I don't think I have 10,000 yet of Coyotes. Could be close, though. Oops, hold on. Actually, bought Coyote cards. Oh, yeah. Yeah, everybody be sure to check everybody out, too. Yeah, Arizona Coyotes. That's one of the favorite teams. And Boston Bruins. Modell likes Coyotes. Papi likes Bruins. Bruins beat the Rangers today. Well, the Bruins and the Coyotes, of course. Everybody does. Everyone be sure to check out each channel. She's excuse me. She does a bunch of singing. That's Blasty. Hold on here. Robin Rieger. Robin Rieger was in the Coyote, was he? So he got traded. Don't believe so. Do you happen to know off the top of your head if Robin Rieger was ever a Coyote? At any rate, that's not a Coyote card. Ka-chuck. Ka-chuck cheese. Let's see, Cowboys. Dallas Stars beat the Avalanche today, too. That was quite easily. Now the 76ers are playing the Bucks. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think he did. I think he probably what happened. You know, you just either brain fart and see the sea, Coyotes, depends, or maybe thought Blasty was the Kachina. They brought Blasty back this year, didn't they? Jeremy Roenick, Keith Kachuk, Brett Hull. Until Shane Doan. I don't know if Gretzky ever played. I think he just managed managed. I don't think, no, he never did play for him. Max Domi, Oliver Ekman Larson. Somebody. Austin Matthews is going to play there. Hudson Fashing played there. He was a didn't have much of a career, but he was really good friends with Austin Matthews. And he ended up going from, was drafted by the Kings, went to the Sabres, went to, shit. I think went to somebody else, then went to the Coyotes, unless I'm just thinking of AHL. One good thing about this lot, it saved me buying all these gold labels because I don't recall having the gold labels. Gold label is basically stature. No. Doesn't somebody actually have that? Or no, they don't have the first. They have, somebody's got, last year, was it last year or the year before, they had to not even have the first, or was disqualified from having the first round pick. I don't know. You follow sports more than I do. I don't really watch sports. In fact, I'm surprised this is the second, third hockey game, fourth hockey game that I've seen in probably 2 years was on TV. Earlier it was Bruins and Rangers. I don't like basketball, and I've seen more basketball this year than I've seen in my entire life. Just because that's the only thing that's on TV all the damn time for some reason. I hate basketball. Yeah, they have like an 11.6 chance of getting it. Something like that. I know that's how it works, but I don't think Coyotes are anywhere near last place. Isn't it Blackhawks? What's that fucking team? Vancouver, Canadians, and somebody else. Good God, basketball sucks. It's a girls' sport. Basketball is one of the most there are games that are good, but damn, it's uninteresting to watch. I think Coyotes might be in the bottom 10, but I don't think they're in the, like the main, was it 5? Yeah, the first 5 get the picks, I think. Or get to have the best chance at it. Well, college basketball is even worse. I've got to say, and I don't hide it at all, basketball was much better in the 80s and before. But I mean, It is such a sissy game. I don't know how anybody can play it or watch it. It is just, oh, it is so sissy. They should make the guys wear dresses. It's good exercise and things like that, but like I'm sorry, these guys are not the Laker girls are probably more manly than the Lakers. Going to the market. Well, be safe. I'll probably be on when you get back. If you want, stop in. Be sure to check out Callie and Jordan Squad. And then I would say after basketball, football players are the most delicate. Well, soccer probably. Soccer or basketball, soccer, then football. I played football on 2 continents, man, and it's just some of these guys are fucking sissies. And I boxed on 2 continents. This is just not. I like these stadium clubs. These are cool. Stadium club in general, that was always a good product in my opinion. '53 Bowman, Kodachrome technology. You like that song? I remember when Upper Deck first came out, everybody, at least around here, what I was too, was excited because there were pictures on the back as well. It's pretty cool. But they were never, in my opinion, worth so much more than Tops. There's Tops Hockey. There's Pro Set, Leaf. There's other ones, but Upper Deck has the license. That is all the fault of the 90s and their 2000s because every company made like 20, 30 plus different brands. It was so stupid. Do you ever look? How long have you been collecting? Have you ever looked at a thing from the 90s? Leaf owns Pro Set. And I don't know who owns Leaf. Yeah, because they made just like I'm going through here. I mean, how many different Fleer do you need? How many different all this Fleer own? I don't know. They see it's all different. Donruss used to own Leaf, and Topps did, I believe, and then Upper Deck might have Panini. I don't know. It's all fucked up. Well, they threw all the types, and that's when the league started getting involved and saying you're making too many things. See, all these players get money for being on cards, and they want a product to be decent, and so much of it is trash. And then who got busted with the numbering? Topps, I believe, anyway. Topps got busted. And they had, and the only reason that they ever got found out because one person wanted to collect all of them. There was a Yager insert to 160, and the guy ended up collecting 169 of them. And there was a lawsuit, and that was part of it. One second. I'm back. And then Beckett. You heard about the Beckett controversy, right? Years ago. Where a guy, I believe what it was is there was substitution of cards during grading. I believe that's what it was anyway. Yeah, that was a big deal. Chris Olds was involved with that. That's why you stopped seeing him on the Beckett channel on YouTube, and you started seeing the Fat Packs. This show called the Fat Packs. It's two fat guys. Chris Olds was a fat guy too, but there was two fat guys on her, and they started calling themselves the Fat Packs. Because see, the card stuff on YouTube and stuff has been around for a fucking long time. Dr. Wax, good God, 2005, was it? Or before? Had a show. Used to be part of that sometimes, and then yeah, he was doing breaks and shit long before people nowadays. And most of these new channels, irritates me when you get guys that have been collecting since COVID and they think they're experts because they're dropping $20,000, $30,000 on boxes, yet they're all losing their ass. They're going to deign to tell us that have been collecting for decades what to do. In fact, have you ever heard of Dr. Wax Battle? Okay, he was famous, or his channel got famous when I can't remember the guy's name, but was one of their customers. Pulled the DiMaggio Babe Ruth 101 dual autograph, and it was a stupid delayed reaction. It really was. No, there's too many newcomers that I've been sitting back and just buying vintage cards. Everybody wastes their money on basketball. That happened back in the 90s. All this is the 90s over again. And I hate to say it, but all these people that have tons and tons and bought tons and tons of 80s wasted their money. Because there were, good God, there were pro set cards in the 90s that used to be $90 or better. If you can get tobacco cards for $20, and you look and there's like common basketball cards for $20, something's seriously wrong, and it's people's thinking. I mean, basketball cards is one of the stupidest things to spend money on, because the average basketball career, I think, is like a year and a half or 3 years, something like that. I think 3 years was the football career. Basketball is just a waste of money. But because it's popular culture, and all the bling bling yo yo attitude involved with it, it's just kind of the same as the YouTube attitude and social media attitude. Well, there you go. All that stuff's going to be popular, and then when they realize what they've done, there's just going to be people jumping off the buildings because they wasted millions of dollars on basketball cards. Look at see, I've never even heard of him. Yeah, all these. I don't follow sports at all. I really don't. Never did, really. Yeah, I don't. Definitely talking to the wrong guy about that stuff. I mean, I could go get a box of 91 for $35 and go after Favre rookies. I'd rather do that than spend $100 on a box of now. That's one good thing about 90s and 80s. It's so damn cheap. 80s isn't anymore because people think it's worth so much. It's not. 80s cards ain't worth anything. And here's one of the things too, and it shouldn't be worth a damn thing because it's so damn overproduced. Connor McDavid's Young Gun. That is one of the most overpriced cards in the world. They made so many of them. Same with LeBron James. That rookie card he's got. They were $1 until people started getting sick. and didn't have anything better to do but blow their money. And since the rich people started blowing their money on things, people, oh, this is sick. I think, if I remember right, you used to be able to get LeBron James rookie cards for free. They're not worth. Now, I'll tell you, and I remember this fully. We were just talking about this the other day with the guy that had a card shop. You couldn't give away 86 Fleer for a long time. And I always was buying Pro Set. Otherwise, because I always wanted to get a couple boxes of it because I just think it's a neat looking card. 1986 Fleer basketball. It was a joke. You couldn't give the stuff away. There was so much of it. Yeah, if people would have any actual knowledge of what they're doing, they would be buying everything that's cheap. And printing plates. Because you can get printing plates. Sometimes you get lucky and find them for under $1. Now, if a person had money to spend, and this is the reason you don't hear them talking about this, is because some people know, oh, well, okay, we need to do this. Nobody's buying Joe Namath cards. The guy's old. Jim Brown. Pete Rose. You can pick up Pete Rose autograph cards for $20 all day long. Guy's still alive. Like Jimmy Carter. Okay? You can get Jimmy Carter autographs for $100. Get the graded Jimmy Carter autographs, because in a short amount of clock, they're going to be $1,000. Turn around and sell them. People are going to go nuts. This guy's on hospice care. I mean, I hate to say it, but that means the end for some people. I'll be right back. There we are. I'm back. Where am I at? Right here. Okay, what's causing all the blur? Probably that. Who's still in here? Writing down the names again. Okay. Get Joe Namath, Jim Brown, Pete Rose, Jimmy Carter, old president. I mean, you've got a short time window with that. Jack Nicklaus. There's an auto. Uh-oh. What's wrong, Henry? Everyone be sure to check out Henry. Anybody that watches, be sure to check out Henry. Pete Rose, another one to collect if you're going to flip the cards. I know it sounds morbid, but that's why you don't hear those people talking about that, and they're focusing on all these fancy new things. If they knew where the money is going to be, they'd be investing it there. Well, I know how that is. I've been yakking for 3 hours. So I did a couple, almost a 2-hour live stream of video just a bit ago. Then I'm doing this live. I haven't shut up all day. Looking at this screen and that screen and using a magnifying glass because they put such small print on some of these cards. It's ridiculous and unacceptable in all reality. Topps Chrome is criminally negligent with that, in my opinion. What's the big plan for the weekend? Oh, I know. The fine print is just ridiculous. See here, you look at this. And this is through plastic and a couple layers. You can read that. And granted, my lighting isn't the greatest, but you can hold it a ways away and read it. And the other ones, you need magnifying lenses. It's just... Or when they put white on yellow. That doesn't help either. There's one more in here. These are out of a lot of 1,100 Coyote cards. Somebody had long ago, I don't remember the number. In fact, it's still sitting in a box right there. I never even opened the box. It's been sitting there for like 2 years. A bunch of South Dakota Coyote women's soccer jerseys. I kind of thought about sending those like as a TTM. Hey, could you sign this jersey? They're probably thinking like, good God, what kind of pervert is this? I don't know. So that's what's kept me from doing it. And expense as well. Who's that? Hey, John, how's it going? Haven't seen you in a bit. I'm pretty sure everybody knows everybody in here. We're going to need to change batteries in the light pretty soon. I don't know how many episodes Everyone be sure to check your notifications too, because I haven't been getting as many notifications of people. And I know that I'm notified to them, or, you know, I'm supposed to be getting them anyway. I should make... I've got a video. By the time I got my phone out and started filming, the guy was taking off. There was this dude in there, and he's just going through cards, ripping open packs, and seen me coming with getting the camera, and he took off. It's really bad around here. But quite a bit of it is inside jobs. Because there was a guy on Facebook that was selling blasters. That's Modell talking. But he was selling blasters on Facebook for like $45-50. And I recognized the guy from working in Walmart. And now one thing too, I just never pushed the issue because it was a bunch of basketball cards and I just don't care. But I would message him and say, oh, well, I don't have any cards. Blah, blah, blah. I don't have any. I'd make up a I already had it made up, a profile with a last name that's from the same country or the same ethnicity as him, and he had cards. So it's like, yeah, fuck you, guy. I mean, there's just so much crooked stuff involved with Walmart employees. You can't fault the company because, I mean, they can't control all of that, but and it doesn't help that this Walmart here is so expensive. $50 nearly for blasters. Those few soccer blasters I bought were $40, around $40 with tax anyway. And there I've seen stuff that was more expensive. But like the stolen stuff, usually, or quite often is, at least around here, is Chronicles. I don't know why anybody buys Chronicles. Because that's just a worthless product. Oh, yeah, I'd much rather send $10-20 to the people, through the mail than go get a blaster of... I mean, collecting cards isn't about the money, but you'd like to have something that's going to be of value in 20 years. Good. Speaking of eBay, I've got a video that I'm going to make coming up. I won an auction for an Al Oliver autographed batting helmet. Won it for $5. Shipping was $20. Paid the guy on the 16th. Sent a message. Oh, well, I took me a while to tell you. I was taking pictures and it fell on the floor and my dog stepped on it and broke it. Your dog did not step on a batting helmet and break it. A batting helmet is designed to withstand 100-mile-an-hour pitches. It's not going to be broken by your dog stepping on it. He just didn't like the price. And I'm getting all the screenshots and everything, and I'm going to make a video and make sure everybody sees his screen name. I'll guarantee you he still got the thing. I've never gotten a refund either. Which I will just take it up with eBay, and I'm sure they'll make it right. Well, retail was never really meant to ever have that many hits in it in the first place. That's why they started making all the fake crap that goes in there. Like the fake patches and medallion cards and things like that. Because, I mean, those are nothing. Well, I'm going to have to change. You guys can still see a little bit. Oh, the light's not even on at this point. Okay. I better put new batteries in there. Hold on. No, it's not anywhere near as good as it was. And you're right, it's basically that. Oh, I know those batteries are right here. Oh, hold on. Set them right here out of the puppy's reach. Now I can't find them. Go there. Batteries. Bigger, cheesier Pizza Hut. The Big New Yorker, $13.99. Kind of ridiculous price for pizza. You can go to Domino's and get a one topping for $7.99. Jeff Wilson, that's a Tops event. I don't even know who Jeff Wilson is. I'm assuming he's got a YouTube channel. Yeah, these big YouTubers and things don't know anything for the most part. It just means they have money to throw around, and people are excited by, ooh, this guy just opened 10 cases of this, and so he must know everything. Because you see, money is I guess, all powerful, and people with knowledge don't know anything. Wait a minute. Why is that crossed off? The Will Greer. Oh, yeah, I don't. Yeah, when it comes to anybody that anything like that, I don't pay attention to that kind of stuff. It just doesn't interest me. What I buy is so nobody else is buying, basically. So, I mean, there could be a guy down the road magically farting LeBron James $1 million rookie cards, and I care less. And I don't mean that against what you're saying. I just mean, yeah, those big guys. It just doesn't. It don't interest me what they do. Du Schnazel. Du Schnazelheiten. You know, truthfully, of sports channels or card channels, whatever you want to call it, and yours is pretty much collecting everything. Yours is one of the only ones that I watch. Well, you, Slapnuts, Callie and Jordan, I'll watch. John, I'll watch. A few other guys. But otherwise, excuse me. I typically don't even watch anything that has to do with sports cards. Because 99% of the people on YouTube that are involved with sports cards are idiots. At least about that topic. I have absolutely no problem saying that. I'll keep this stream running for till about 2 hours. Or I get these cards done. Now everything's blurry. Red hot. I still haven't even made steaks yet. They're still sitting out in the truck. They're probably definitely going to need to be well done, I'm thinking. Kind of vegetables. Potatoes. think I put a can of corn in there too. I don't know how this leg particularly keeps getting in the way. But it's quite particularly pissing me off. This has been a successful stream, though. I appreciate everybody stopping in. Episode 1. You're probably offended if you made it this far. Even the people that I said something good about left. That's okay, because these streams are for me and Model. Model of the Coyotes. La, la, la. I will say, anybody watching, what a good channel to watch and learn. Top Notch Phoenix breaks on YouTube. Sensei Domino is a good one. He changed his name, so I can't tell you what it is. Makes food too. You know him. That guy. Where I'm going to do a vid. Get another live. Well, I had people in here. I should have showed the hits thus far. Definitely want to get. It's too damn bright. That's unfortunate. Absolutely unfortunate. I'm not even going to, unless people are in here, I'm going to sleeve the hits. And the rest are getting put in the box. Unsleeved until they get sleeved. I can listen to some music or stop in a live stream, I guess. Looked at the television, that threw off my fucking vision there. Ooh. Brighter than what I'm looking at and what I'm doing. I was in a rhythm up until that point. Fucking TV. I'm going to show them at this point. But everything's getting sleeved and I'm chronicling it all. There we are. Can't even see anything because of the brightness. This is why not so close. Blurs it out. Need an overhead light. I'll say some folks though get so worked up about other people's opinions. Collect what you collect. That's the best way about it. These been sleeved? No, these are the hits. These are the hits. So ooh. I ain't gonna lie, that's a good burp. It's just unfortunate that all these are blurring out on the laptop. But the live is here. It's all going to be a big playlist. If people want to play it in the background, they can. Basically, just like I said, for me and Adele. Leaf metal, right? Leaf metal, I'm pretty sure. With protective film. Contours. Drift Hafe. Chicago. I love Manel. I love Snook. I love Snook. I love Manel.